Back again, guys. Here you can see that I got everything dismantled completely. Slide the piston out of there. The other one over here. I've done as much cleaning as I can do with the wire brushes, the drill and the grinder. As you can see there, these are all the old parts. I have these two new. I didn't purchase the sleeve, guide sleeve, the bolts, they're all interchangeable, so as you know, as you should know, you can actually buy most of the parts, even the piston. You can buy the pistons. These pistons they're pretty good. You can see the main mark. This is what the part here from my left to the right, because it's inside the cylinder. And this part is the part that's outside of the cylinder, and the further your brakes wear down, the further the piston comes out. I have cleaned these up inside and out. I don't think you're actually going to get much of a look on the inside. Oh, there you go. Just sunlight there. But I've cleaned everything up. I'm using all the original parts, and the reason being is to get the parts here in Puerto Rico is near impossible. So I've had to go ahead and rebuild them myself. Now I've cleaned up absolutely everything. Let's turn this over. Let's sit there. No, it won't. I don't think you can actually see inside the cylinder there how clean it is. Actually, there you go. Yeah, you can. You can see that I have completely cleaned out the cylinders. Yeah, there's a few little marks inside these cylinders, which is normal for something that's 20 years old. Can't really. This is not easy holding the camera and trying to hold this at the same time. Inside the cylinder there. Focus. No, it's not going to allow me to show you. There are a few marks in there, a few little pits, which, yeah, there we go. You can see it right there, the two little dots. There we go. They're pitted marks, just where dirt has got into the brake fluid, and it works its way up beside the piston and sits there and slowly just eats it away. The only real way to get rid of that is to rebore the cylinders and put in another piston, which again, my limited resources that I have doesn't allow me to do that. I've only come across one new piston, and I purchased that in Australia a couple of months ago. My father actually purchased it. I found them on the internet. Guy was selling a whole stack of Daihatsu parts over there. So one of them was a brand new piston. These pistons are good. There's no pitting on them. No pitting on this piston anyway, which is a bonus. All I had to do was clean it up. The other one, there's no pitting on this one either. Down out here on the outside edge, which is not important. There we go. There's a little bit there, as you can see. But that's not too bad. I might hit it with a really fine emery cloth. I could probably get away with that, just to clean it up. But you see all the inside of it's all clean. I've taken on a bit of a job that I thought was going to be easier than what it is. As I said in my previous video, that it would pay to just do the exchange on the cylinders, on the calipers, because trust me, this is a hell of a lot of work. I'm going to get a real good view inside this one and turn it around a bit more. There we go. So you can see that that's pitted on the inside of that one. That one's pretty, it's not pretty bad, but it's bad enough. You know, as I said before, I'm pretty meticulous in what I do, so I find the smallest little problem, I don't like it. I won't use it, but I'm gonna use these calipers. They are much better than the ones that I already have in the Rocky, so these ones I've had a lot less use. You know, I took them out of a Rocky with 160 something thousand miles on it. And mine's got 230,000 on it, or 231. So that's what I'm up to so far. I still haven't had them sandblasted. I've done all this by hand. I'm still tossing up whether to go and pay, you know, $40 or $50 to get them sandblasted and clean them right up so I can paint them. But yeah, so the next step is to rebuild them. You know, all I've done is dismantled and cleaned, and I've spent approximately about 5 to 7, 10 hours cleaning them up, which is quite a fair bit of time. Quite a fair bit of time if you're going to put your car off the road. Luckily, you know, like I've got the spare calipers. I didn't have to put the car off the road. But if you're one of these guys out there that have only got the Rocky, it's a pretty big job. You'd be looking at, to do what I've done, you'd be putting the car off the road for 2 days to complete it completely. You know, a good 16 hours work from start to finish. But yeah, there it is so far. We'll see how far we get today.